Everyone, welcome back to my book reviews. And today I am going to be reviewing Kerry Lonsdale's newest book out July 3rd, Everything We Give. And you can see the cover right here. And I was so excited. I wanted to read this book from the first moment I saw the cover. And I don't know why. I think you're just drawn to certain books. And this story really meant a lot to me. And the lessons in it and the fun that she had with it. I just loved it. And it's the third book of a trilogy. And I didn't read the other two books, and I still was amazed by this book. Okay. I have stacks of books, okay, to read. And I was just going to read a couple of chapters, get into the feel of the book, and then I had to go somewhere. And I got so into it that I downloaded the audiobook. That's how into it I got, that I paid for the audiobook, even though this book is on Kindle Unlimited and I got it through NetGalley. So that just tells you how good the beginning of this book is. And I just want to tell you that the narrators are amazing. The guy who does the voice for Ian is Andrew Iden, and Amy's voice is done by Amy Landon. And they were so good. And I love to tell people that if I listen to an audiobook and I'm really drawn to it, I love to tell you because I know there are so many people out there that do prefer audiobooks. But I love this one so much that even when I got back home and I could have just read it, I would listen to it. So that's how much I got into it with listening to their voices. It was amazing. But anyway, I'm going to read a quote from the book. There were so many to choose from, and ultimately, I chose this one because it just spoke to me when I read it. Um, that's not the way it always works. Sometimes the only way a person can be fixed is for them to do it themselves, and other times a person can't be fixed, but they can learn to cope with their issues the best way they know how, even if that means leaving the one person they loved most at the time. And I just loved that. I was like, yes, Carrie, I know. I feel it. And I'm not going to tell you where that is in the book. You just read it and find it for yourself. But for those of you who read the other two books, I guess it's no surprise that the main character, Ian, is estranged from his mother. And this book is basically about him and about his past. It goes through different timelines. The one is his past, and then back to his future, or back to the present, I should say, with his wife, Amy. And they have a lot of marital issues, nothing, you know, more traumatic than most marriages, and then sometimes a little bit more dramatic, a little bit. But anyway, it's a really good story, and I am going to go back and read the other two because I feel so connected to these characters now. I just have to know their beginnings, but you cannot tell. I'm telling you, if this is a standalone book. Carrie lives in Northern California. This book was a #1 Amazon new release for July. And maybe that's why I came across it, but I don't know. You can see the cover right here. I mean, it just drew me in, and I was like, yes, I want to read this book. I've never read another book by Carrie. I think this is her fourth book, and but I now can't wait to read all her books. That's how good it was, and I love it. Like they are the Everything series, the trilogy. I love the titles of the Everything, and then to end it with Everything We Give. And this book has a lot like symbolism to that title, and I love that so much. And I loved Amy. I loved her character. But I think we heard more from Ian and his story. So that's why I want to go back and see what the other two books have, because maybe, it goes back and forth a little bit more. So everyone, I give this, my highest rating. Go read it. You will love it. It just captured me right from the beginning. I loved the point of views. I love the timeline. She did it brilliantly. I can't wait to see where this book goes. Like I said, it just came out July 3rd. And like I said, on Kindle Unlimited, it is free if you have Kindle Unlimited. So I will put the links to that below here. And thank you, NetGalley. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, Carrie. And I wish you all the best with this book.